Hey guys, it's Backstar808 here, and I'm going to teach you how to run Zofrak. But first, I'm going to do this with no gear, so no matter what gear you have at level 44 or higher, you can do this. It's not that hard. You just need to know how to time yourself with everything that you do. So, I'm going to be using the rank 5 Blizzard as you would have at that level. I'm going to use a monocritine as you would at that level. And that's pretty much it. You need mana ice barrier, mana barrier, and at the end you're going to need mage armor and amplify magic. But at the start you need arcane intellect, ice armor, and dampen magic. Also, in the beginning, at level 40, you're supposed to have all of this completed, hopefully. And at level 44, you can have arcane focus if you like. You can start off with any one of those. And you can do this all the way up to level 53. It gets a little bit slower, but it's definitely better than doing quests, in my opinion, and you get money from it. And possible epics. But once you reach level 54, almost more than half the mobs turn gray. So that's when you just farm this for gold. So, once you start up, you want ice barrier and mana shield. And just mount up and sprint. You can easily do this with a normal mount. But just to save some time, I'm going to use the epic mount. So, once you reach this point, you want to go to this checkpoint right here. This checkpoint will reset all the mobs that you aggroed. And you can, position yourself so that mobs can't hit you or use their spells. So once you're out of combat, you want to re-barrier, re-shield, and then refill mana and health. Once you do that, get out a little bit, remount, and then we'll get to our second checkpoint, which is right here. Now luckily with this one, you don't really need to jump over it, you can just walk. And again, you do the same thing. Once you're out of combat, re-shield, get some mana if you need, and then get some health. So at this point, you're going to go all the way, full send it all the way to the checkpoint. Now if you get knocked off, just reapply barrier and mana shield, and just blink Nova if you have to, and try to get to this checkpoint as fast as possible. If you're not comfortable with this checkpoint right here, there is another checkpoint to your left over there, and there's a pot. You can go in that pot, and it's another reset spot. I'll show you right after this. Alright, so this pot right here, if you stand right here, you will be able to reset all the mobs. And that's also going to be very important for the next pulls to come. So, before I start the pull, in order to make this jump easier, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a line right here. If you jump right before it, or right on top of it, you'll always make the jump no matter what. See? There's always going to be a slight barrier ledge that you can jump onto, and it'll just bring you right up. Alright. Now to start off with the pull, this grave right here, this is where you're going to start. But first, you want to aggro the boss. And in order to aggro the boss, you need to pass this center line right here. all you need to do is touch it. If you accidentally aggro the boss, just go back to either checkpoint and reset. See? And now he's angry. Not aggroed, but angry to the point where he turns red. Now this is important because all the mobs that you pick up from the grave will run to him instead of running to you. Now let's start. For the first path, we're going to do all of these graves and then head over to this vase. Make sure you barrier up. And then easy. Just go right behind the vase. Now I know people have put it or have made videos about this before, but if you haven't seen it, thank you for watching this one out of the few multiple videos that other people have posted. Alright, now that they've reset, you start with this side and you go all the way and then you go back to that checkpoint over there.
I need to get closer.
Once you get over here, blink, and then get up here. Wait for them all to reset, and this is where the jumps come in. Now for these graves over here, for this pool, you won't be able to do them because they would be too far. But if you're ballsy enough, there you can do the cone of cold strat where you kite them, and that's really risky. You can try it if you want, but it'll take a couple of minutes to do. Alright, now for this part you want Mage Armor and Amplify Magic. These two will be your bread and butter for your damage and for your mana regeneration. Alright, to start, you're going to want to pull this pack, and this pack will run all across here, aggroing all of these. So your main concern is pulling this pack and the top right pack. Do not pass this line because you do have the chance of being in a reset spot where the mobs will stand still and not come for you. Alright, let's start.
It's too far away.
There you go. As you can see, they stopped. Okay, now that they're back there, you want to blizzard this spot right here to slow them all down. Now once they're slowed, put it right in front of so that you can slow them all together. But this part is just grouping. That's all you're trying to do. So once you have them in place, jump across and max rank them. As you can see, I'm already out of mana, but that's fine. Just jump right across and evocate. This should give you enough time to use a full evocation and then jump back over across. Slow them and then use max rank. Now you're going to want to jump back across. Max rank again. Max rank again. Alright. Jump across. Max rank again. Be sure to be quick with your blizzard placings, because you only have so much time before you can use another blizzard. Try not to kill them on this part of the mountain because you will not be able to loot them. And if you run out of mana, just wait here a few seconds Make sure you get some mana back. Shouldn't take long. Alright. And if you have enough mana, you can just you can just take them down with your Cone of Cold, or frostbolt them if you can. Anything works. Now these people are really low on health, so actually I could just rank 1 Blizzard them down. But this is with no gear, people. At level 40, you should have way more mana than what I had. What I had at this, I had less than 4,000, you know? Something you should definitely have more of than I did doing this. Now, if you,
My mana is low.
if you, whatchamacallit, if you do this very quickly, actually, all the graves will still be down there, not despawn, and you can go and loot them first before you loot these people, because they also drop money that you can loot. And let's see if I get lucky. But with this, you will be able to get around possibly 40 gold an hour, I think. This would be a really great way to save up for your Robe of the Archmage. It's a really good robe for you to get once you reach level 60, and it'll definitely be a great help for when or if you want to mage boost as well. Yeah, see, those I can't get, sadly. But yeah, that's me with no gear doing Zul'Farrak with less than 4,000 mana. If you have any questions, please put it down in the comments. If you like the video, please, gosh, words, please press like, and thank you for watching.